Super Nintendo World has been in question when it's going to open at the Japan location. And now we have an opening kind of time slot, and it is officially opening in spring of 2021 at Universal Studios Japan. But among the opening date / opening time slot announcement, we also got an announcement and some concept art of different Mario themed gift shops and a Mario themed cafe that could potentially make its way over to the Hollywood version and to the Orlando version. All that and more up next. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. If you guys are new here, make sure you're subscribed with those bell notifications on, because we're doing theme park videos like this all the time, whether it be haunted attractions, whether it be just general theme park updates, or whether it be one of our travels that we're going to start doing a lot more, traveling the country and seeing the different theme parks. Make sure to check out all of our social media, link down below in the description, and if you want to purchase some official SoCal Exploring merchandise or Horror Nights Unscripted merchandise or any of the other collections that we have on our TeePublic shop, make sure to click that merchandise shop link down below in the description as well. But in today's video, it's all about Super Nintendo World, and no, it's not a construction update. And a couple of you guys asked why I didn't do a reaction video to Santa Clarita Drone's recent construction update. And there just wasn't a lot of new stuff going on that I could cover in a full video, so I wanted to wait till a newer construction update comes out, and hopefully that's within a week or so. But man, I wasn't expecting this news. Like I said, there has been some concept art released and some general updates regarding Super Nintendo World as a whole between all the different versions that it's going to go into each theme park. So let's talk about those updates, shall we? So yes, the Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios Japan will be opening officially in spring of 2021. It was scheduled to open this year, but we all know what happened with the delays, with COVID and all that other stuff. But now officially they have an opening date of spring 2021, which is super exciting. But fans of the video game series and just Nintendo in general can get their Nintendo on by visiting the brand new Mario store and the brand new Mario Cafe, which will be opening October 16th at Universal Studios Japan. And these two themed stores and cafes will be held in the Swab's Pharmacy and the Dark Room in Hollywood area of Universal Studios Japan. We also have some concept art of what's going to be inside Mario Cafe. Very cool. Makes you feel like you're in a video game. And we also have some stuff that they're going to be serving there, some exclusive treats, some exclusive food items which sound extremely tasty. And I'll talk about what I think of these stores coming to the Hollywood version and the Orlando version, mainly the Hollywood version, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So in the Mario Cafe, you can get themed treats like the Mario Strawberry Cream Soda, the Luigi Green Apple Cream Soda, and of course the Princess Peach Cream Soda. Or for those with a sweet tooth, you can get the Mario's Hat Pancake Sandwich, which is strawberry shortcake, or the Luigi's Hat Pancake Sandwich, grape and rare cheesecake. They're also going to be selling a Super Mushroom Sipper. I don't know if this is going to be refillable or not, but nonetheless, the Super looks super cool. Ways to compete with Disney right here with those sippers. I think that looks really neat, especially with the lanyard that they give you. All those treats look extremely delicious, and I can't wait to see what their full menu is. If they have like a Mario themed burger or like a Princess Peach themed burger. And the inside of Mario Cafe looks extremely detailed for not even being in the actual land yet. Now the Mario store will take the same kind of scene at the top. It looks like there's clouds and everything to make you feel like you're in a Mario game. All the counters and the cash registers are designed as stuff that you jump on in the different Super Mario games. And of course, there's plenty of merchandise themed to, I'm sure, Universal Studios Japan, and some exclusive stuff to Super Nintendo World at the Universal Studios Japan version. And they're going off this kind of new collection of whose cap, whose crown. I don't really understand it, but nonetheless, I think it fits that they're starting this new collection. This shirt's pretty cool. It has both Princess Peach's crown, Mario's crown, Mario's hat / cap, and Luigi's cap on there, with those sayings, whose cap, whose crown. Of course, they got to sell pillows too, so they have a design of Mario's cap on there that also says whose cap, and it's just strictly themed to him on the back. And I'm sure that they'll have those in the Princess Peach form and the Luigi form as well. They got this pretty cute coin purse theme to Princess Peach once again, who's crown, and then a couple of keychains which are really neat. I'd love to pick up that Luigi one because Luigi's my favorite out of the three. I'd love to pick up that Luigi keychain for sure. And they'll also be selling a Who's Cap Mario themed pass case where you can hold your pass in or you can hold any other cards, and I'm pretty sure it just clips onto your side, like on the little loops in your pants or the little loops in your shorts or wherever you want, on your backpack, wherever. On the topic of Super Nintendo World, a recent aerial shot came out of the Japan version and how beautiful it looks, all done up. I mean, this thing looks done. This thing looks 100% complete. I'm sure they're waiting till spring of 2021 because there are a few tweaks, and like they still have to do ride testing and stuff like that, and a bunch of other stuff that we don't know about, but I'm sure they still have quite a bit of work to do. Even though it looks 100% complete, this land looks beautiful. I cannot wait to experience this land for myself at the Hollywood version. Hopefully it opens next year as well with the rate of construction progress that they're doing, but who knows, it could get pushed back till 2022. We don't even have an opening date of when the Hollywood theme park's going to open up. Like I've said in past videos, it does look a little bit tight in there, but I'm assuming that they're going to implement the virtual queue system, kind of like how they did with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in the first couple years, where you actually need to get a time slot in order to come back and experience the land. Same with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, especially when it opens at the US parks in both Epic Universe in Orlando and at Universal Studios Hollywood. They're definitely going to need to implement the virtual queue system, but we'll just have to wait and see until we find out more details on that. And might I say, that entrance plaza, even though it's just a small little entrance plaza, looks absolutely beautiful. I love the star in the middle. I love how they decked it out and just made it nice, you know, kind of transitioning through that green pipe into the cartoon/video game world. I'm super excited for that. However, I don't think it's nearly going to be as good in the Hollywood version. I can't really speak for Orlando since we haven't seen anything quite yet, but in the Hollywood version, from what it looks like, it's just going to be crammed there in between Transformers The Ride and Panda Express, which hopefully they kind of seclude it and put trees around it, but honestly, I don't think so. Nonetheless, the transition will still be great. I just wish that we can get some type of entrance plaza at the Hollywood version like Japan has. Now, speaking of Hollywood, will there be the Mario Cafe and the Mario Store before the land opens up at the park? You know, where could this go? You know, where could they put this in as like a temporary, like, here's a Nintendo themed shop, and make sure to come back to the park for when our Super Nintendo World opens up to ride the all new Mario Kart ride? Well, if you guys remember, because, you know, it's been a while since we've all been to Universal Studios Hollywood, you know, for you California theme park fans, if you guys remember, there's a store across the studio store on the upper lot. It just holds like extra Wizarding World of Harry Potter stuff. I definitely can see them implementing this as the Mario store, kind of retheming it, taking like a couple weeks to retheme it, put some Super Nintendo World merchandise in there once it gets closer to opening. And I could also see them retheming the restaurant right next to it to Mario Cafe. I see it more likely happening with the actual store and not so much the cafe. I would love to see it with the cafe. I think that'd be super cool. But right now, I think that Universal's best move is to theme that extra Wizarding World of Harry Potter shop up to the Mario store. I think that'd be a very smart marketing move when, of course, they actually open the theme park back up. And yes, I do think that we're going to get most of these different dessert items and food items in the US version of it, you know, in Orlando and in Hollywood. And I think the most exciting thing for me is those cream sodas. I think that those are going to be top sellers. Those are going to taste amazing, and I'm going to taste every single one of the versions on opening day whenever it opens up and whenever it's available to us. So crossing our fingers, Hollywood fans, that we get that very, very soon, and crossing our fingers that we get an opening date for the theme park very, very soon. But for those who are able to get out to Universal Studios Japan, like I said, these two theme gift shops will open up in the Hollywood section of the park, and they will actually be opening on October 16th. So literally not that far away at all. I think that's 8 days from now from when I'm filming this. Pretty close, so you guys should be looking out for that. And if you have a chance to head out to Universal Studios Japan and when it opens up, then lucky you, you're in for a treat. But that does it for today's video. If you guys are new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. Check us out on both Instagram and Twitter, link down below in the description. My name is Scott. You've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.